Things I think you should know to stay safe that maybe no one ever told you, taught you, or talked to you about. Number one, because it just pops up in my head, never go to a car wash in the evening or at night. You know, like the ones at the gas station that you drive through? Somebody could be in between the sides of like while your car is going through really slow getting washed, and they could carjack you. Anything could happen. So just don't do it. This next one sucks, but most recently I've seen someone talk about this and I was like, stop talking to strangers, stranger danger. There are people that are recruited as like employees for the trafficking world, and a lot of them are recruited as women because they come off as unsuspecting and they talk to you while you're in Target shopping for tissue paper. They talk to you while you're at the grocery store buying the taco meat for your tacos tonight. Yeah. When you get approached by somebody in an instance where you didn't ask them to tell you, oh my God, your hair's so pretty. What do you put on it? Oh my gosh, what sweatshirt is that? Just be like, da-da-da, bye, and move away from the aisle. Go to a whole nother aisle. And okay, hey, maybe they weren't a weirdo. Maybe they aren't trafficking, but it's not worth you trying to figure that out. You know, when you're doing valet, make sure that you're taking your car key off of the little ring that you have for all other keys. Do not underestimate. I'm from California, where there's a trillion hustles. You should not underestimate that there's someone behind that venue in a big old van that has a key copier. They take down all your information, your place, etc., and they got a cousin that works at the DMV to run your information, and then before you know it, weeks later, you're robbed. If you go to a certain school, work at a certain hospital, etc., probably not the brightest idea to leave your little like information tag in your like car dashboard area and drive around the city and everywhere else and not take it out, because all that tells somebody is where you go every day, how to find you next after you leave the grocery store. It's not smart. Just stop doing it. This one's not a blanket statement, but just keep it in mind. Always do your best to get receipts, because there are some establishments that have managers and employees who like to rob their customers. You'll pay for something for $12 and they go, you want your receipt? And you say no. And you'll never know that your card was charged $35, $40, because they know every day that their cash register always ends up being short. And that's how they're saving the difference. Or they're just flat out robbing everybody that says no to a receipt. Get your receipt. When you get new tags on your car, again, this is another California, if you know, you know. Make sure that you are scraping through it with a knife or your key to make sure that no one can simply just pull it off. You probably heard of that one. When living alone as a woman, probably not the best idea when you're in a large apartment complex or even a small one to put a doormat outside your door, anything that's cutesy and girly, even if it's neutral or not girly, because it allows people who are in the industry of kidnapping people and doing crimes to know there's a woman that lives there. Yeah, that one sucks. Another one that sucks. If you have a camera in your home, make sure to remember that while you're in your home, it's either turned off, facing the wall, there's no audio on it, because there are such things as people that can hack into Wi-Fi's. Just for shits and giggles. And people do this like they go to school or watch cartoons. And they just watch and listen to people all the time through their cameras while you're at home. So keep that in mind. When traveling abroad within the states, wherever you are, be very wary with telling employees on the property of the resort of where you're at what room you're staying in. There are employees that work for crime organizations to, again, traffic, kidnap. Don't do it. Another one with traveling. When you travel, especially as a woman, you need to book and state that there's a man's name on the reservation. And when you get into that room, you need to make sure that you check everything. Make sure nobody's hiding in cubbies and closets. And always bring a door stopper that has an alarm on it. So if someone does break in, as soon as they open that door, an alarm that is going to wake up the entire globe is going to be set off.